Welcome everyone. In this video, we are going to be doing some lower body toning. Okay, we're going to do a 20-minute walk. And if you have a resistance band, go ahead and grab one. If you don't have one, that's fine. You can just do this as a lighter workout. But if you really want to tone the lower body, I definitely recommend getting one. That's a bad idea. I think it's going to fall there. Okay, let's start off. Warming up. Breathe in and breathe out. And for anyone who's not familiar with the resistance bands, they usually come in packs of like 3 or 4 or 5, and each one of them will be a different level of resistance. And I'm just using a light band today because we're going for a walk. It's going to be plenty intense enough. Okay, you're going to step the feet out a little bit wider. Okay, we definitely want to warm up those legs. Okay, come down and up, and let's add a stretch. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, just a couple more. Last one, we're going to come down. I'm going to have you hold it there and just press down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Sink down. And then we're going to pulse again. This time we're going to lift. So focus coming up, up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, lift all the way up. March. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more inhale. And exhale. All right, if you have a resistance band, go ahead and grab it, put it on right here. Okay, you want to slide it up over the knees. Okay, when you've got the big, thick, heavy resistance band, you don't really want that below the knee or it's too hard on the joint. Okay, so it's okay. The hips are a larger joint. We can definitely work those, but we wouldn't want to put that pressure on our knee. Okay, I'm just getting into the swing of this here with the march. Okay, you can already feel the legs having to work a little bit harder. Okay, and I'm not using weights today because I'm really focusing on working out the legs. But if you wanted to grab a set of light weights and work a little upper body along with lower body, that's perfectly okay too. And right here, we're going to take this just a little bit higher into a knee lift. Okay, and working against the resistance of that band, you should feel that digging right into your hip flexors. Okay, and not going for as much speed if you've got a resistance band because you want to use good form. Okay, and you really want to feel that contraction in the muscle each time. If you're not using a band, you are welcome to go a little bit faster pace here. Ten seconds to go. And then we're going to go right back down into that march. Ooh, really feeling the hips. Okay, we're going to kind of come here 1 minute as a recovery. And then we're going to do a side to side motion. Okay, taking the focus away from the hip flexors and to the outer hips, hip abductors. My goodness, just in a march, feeling the hips. 20 seconds left. Okay, I'm going to kind of start moving over to this side a little bit just so I've got some room to move side to side. And right here, step touch. Okay, so if I wanted to, I could be taking wider steps here. But I know we're going to be doing rounds here where we're going to be doing some more intense stuff for the hips. So I'm kind of just going to use this as a little warm up for that outer hip area. 30 seconds to go. Okay, less than 10 seconds. And the next round, let's see if we can take wider steps right here, out wide. So not going as fast, but going bigger. Super important to challenge the muscles in different ways. Less than 30 seconds. And then I think we're going to take a round where let's do some work behind us. So let's work out those glutes as well. Just a few more seconds. And right here, I'm just going to touch the toes back. So still working the legs, but my legs are kind of going to take just a little recovery. Whew. Definitely feeling some intense work. Okay, just touches back here. And next minute, we're going to go into a little more of a reverse lunge. 10 seconds to go. And right here, a little more of a lunge. If you want to go bigger than I'm going, that's okay too. I'm still trying to keep up the pace here though. And again, you could be maybe doing like some bicep curls here with this, some reaches. I'm trying to pull 100% of my focus into like the contraction in the legs, which is why I've just got my hands at the hips. But maybe you're looking for something different today, and that's okay. Okay, one more over here. And then we're going to take a 1 minute march. All right, and we are almost halfway through already. Okay, get water if you need it. Okay, and the next minute, we're going to do some inner thigh work. Okay, what that's going to look like is just some toe touches side to side. Okay, so we're going to cross over the midline of the body. And when we do that, the inner thigh is going to be working against the resistance of the band. So we're going to tone those inner thighs up a little bit. 5 seconds to go. Okay, and we're going to do touches across. Okay, and if you don't like that crossover, you could cross just in front of your other leg. That's okay too. But of course, the bigger we make the motion, the more we work the muscles. Okay, 30 seconds. And then we're going to take a round where we make that a little bit bigger. Okay, so instead of just a toe touch across, we're going to swing up and out, really working the inner thigh. Okay, and of course, also working our balance, also working our core. 10 seconds to go. And right here, swing across. Okay, so notice how much I'm slowing it down so I can really work on that lift and squeeze. Okay, next round is going to get a little more intense. Okay, so we're going to take it back to, not yet, but we're going to take it back to the side to side motion. This time we're going to see if we can get a little bit lower. 5 seconds to go. One more on each side. Okay, then you're going to get a little bit lower. Okay, and we're going to go back side to side. Okay, and the trick is to stay nice and low. Okay, so the first couple touches that we do, it's like, yeah, big deal. But the longer we stay low, the more you start to feel the muscle fatigue. And just keep telling yourself, it's only a 20-minute workout. And that includes the warm up and the cool down. Okay, stay low. Not feeling it? Get a little bit lower. Okay, we've got about 15 seconds. And then we're going to take one round where we get really, really super low. And then we stretch out side to side. Okay, so stay low, but take bigger steps. <clears throat> 30 seconds left here. And then we're going to go back to focusing on the back side. Okay, don't lose sight of where you are though. So those nice big wide steps, staying low. 10 seconds left. 3 seconds to go. And right here, okay, we're going to do rear leg lift, side to side. Okay, and again, I got my hands at my hips. I'm just focusing on lower body. But you could do an opposite arm reach. You could do a double arm reach. Whatever you want to do here. Honestly, it's so humid today. I don't even have to work out. I can just stand out here and the sweat starts rolling off. And squeeze, squeeze. Okay, a few more seconds. And then we're going to do repeaters on each side. So you're really able to focus, like rounding down into one foot right here. Okay, lift, lift, lift. 10 seconds on this side. Oh boy. One more and switch. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Less than 10 seconds. And kick in front. This is our last couple rounds. Okay, so finish strong. Give it all you've got left. Okay, I'm just taking a little kick here for this minute. And then the next minute is going to be our last higher intensity round before our stretch. So for the last round, we're going to take it into a knee kick. So that's going to force us to lift that leg a little bit higher, which is going to go a little bit deeper into the hip flexor. 10 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, and right here, knee kick, knee kick. Woo! Feel the intensity? Okay, and again, it's not just forcing the hip to work harder. Okay, that little hold that you're doing while you hold the knee before you kick out is helping work your balance. You're almost there. You're 30 seconds away from taking the band off. 10 seconds left. Last one. Woo! All right. We're going to move the band for the stretch. Kick it off to the side. Okay, and come right into a step touch. Kind of working that blood flow through those hips. And march. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. All right, we really need to stretch out those hips. So we're going to do a little number 4 stretch, which you can do seated if you would prefer. If you're not going to do it seated, I would suggest that you come next to a counter or a chair or a fence. Okay, you're going to cross one leg over the other and sink down, stretching out those hips. Okay, if you want to do balance along with it, you can let go of whatever you're hanging on to, but remember the point is stretch more than it is balance here. So don't sacrifice your stretch here for the sake of balance. We have other exercises to work that. And then switch sides. Okay, we cross that leg over and sink down, breathe. Activity completed. And uncross that stretch. Breathe in, breathe out. One more time. Inhale, and exhale. Nice work, everyone. Okay, I hope you had a great workout. I'll see you next time. Bye.